Hi, my name is Martin Prast, Director of Business Development here at Spectralink. I would like to introduce you to our DECT infrastructure and the functionalities around that. The DECT infrastructure that we have is an opportunity between two different solutions. We have the 2500 solution and we have the 8000 solution. When we start with the 2500 is really focused on small to mid-sized companies who want a future-proof but still scalable solution. The server 2500 supports one CPU card or a CPU card plus 3 additional options. Depending on what to do to grow your solution and configure your solution, you would then choose between the 3 options. A card could be a media resource that you need to provide connectivity to SIP. Could also be that you want to add digital base stations. It could also be you want to have IP DECT base stations, but in the case of the IP DECT base stations, you would use the CPU card to actually provide all the connectivity. Also, you have the possibility to actually connect via analog connections back to a more older telephony platform. So based on how you want to configure, these are the options. If you look at the scalability we can support, the server will on SIP support up to 150 users. On analog, it will support up to 64. When it comes to the base stations, you can have up to 16 base stations on digital, or you can have up to 64 on IP DECT. The DECT Server 2500 offers also integration to applications, being nurse call systems or building management systems or other types of systems depending on which vertical it is installed in. This provides the flexibility that many of the customers want and is all based on licensing in order to enable these features. Should your business outgrow the 2500, the natural next step would be to move to a 8000 server. Again, it's similar cards, so as part of that process, it would be moving interface cards of various kind to the new server in order to be able to scale even further. The 8000 is not only bigger here in physical size, the 8000 will actually go up to 4095 users. It will actually scale up to 512 digital base stations or 1024 IP DECT base stations. This because we have, of course, more slots for putting in cards. We can also put in a link card in the 8000, and the link card will allow you to actually put in multiple 8000s in the same solution and extend the signal or the setup or configuration based on that. And with that configuration, you're again able to mix and match as you want, both with digital base stations, with IP DECT base stations, with the SIP connectivity going back, and again link the systems as part of building it out. All our platforms also support the application interface that we have. This one actually supports 2 types, so we can go really advanced in regards to alarming and notification. Also, when it comes to the telephony side, as mentioned before, we have analog interfaces, but we also have the SIP part. And that means also for these, we're very focused on certifying, validating, interoperability with the leading manufacturers in the telephony space.